Our new series, Money Diaries, partnering with global women's media platform Refinery29. Although inflation is cooling, it's still 2.9% higher than it was last year, and managing your money week by week can be challenging for so many. We have brought together a powerhouse group to start the conversation about budgets and help you take control of your finance. Hello, powerhouse group that we have here. I'm going to start with Carli Whitwell, the Senior Director of Editorial for Refinery29. And Carli, your website, I love what you do this, and I love that you're combining with us because your website, the way anonymously people can post, women can post about their budgets, because there's no judgment or anything like that. Just tell people about this series.
Well, talking about
Diaries.
money, especially as a woman, can be really, really difficult. I mean, we talk about our relationships, we talk about politics, but when it comes to talking about how much we make and how we spend that money, we're less likely to share that with people. And that's exactly why we created Money Diaries in 2016. We wanted a safe space for our audience to come together and have these conversations without any sort of stigma. So it's basically this. If you don't know, it's 7 days. The women are completely anonymous, and they're from around the country, various ages and various budgets, and they have to tell us everything they spend down to the last penny. And that is everything from fixed expenses like your rent, mortgage, but also maybe a new outfit, maybe your nails, maybe what you spend on your children. And along the way, this has garnered it gets 1 million page views every single month. It's our most popular series. People love the voyeurism of it. They love the idea of peeking into someone's life. But my analogy that I like to use is it's like we're giving them their broccoli, but we're disguising it as chocolate because they're learning about things. They're learning about student debt. They're learning about budgeting, but really packaged up in this approachable way.
I love how you explain that. And we're going to do a budget a day this week, and so we want to open up the first diary. So open that diary. Let's see what we see here. It's right behind us, actually. There it is, there it is. And so we're getting this morning an IT analyst from Cincinnati, Ohio, who makes $50,000 a year, $60,000 a year. What stands out most about this particular entry, Carli?
I think this entry, she's at a transition in her life like so many of us are. She's married, no children. She's in IT and she's making $60,000 like you said, but what's happened is she lost her job last year. So she went through a lot of her savings, and her savings are down to about $528. Also key to note that she and her husband have some fixed expenses, one being a $315,000 mortgage and also some credit card debt and student loan at about $9,500. So there's some anxiety around money here.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Okay, well, we're going to do something about that. We're going to bring in our Budgetnista right here. Hey, Tiffany, it's good to see you in person.
Good to see you too, Robin.
We've done it online before, but now to see you in person. And also Rebecca Jarvis, our economics
correspondent.
How could I resist? Because this is absolutely your wheelhouse. So we're going to give some tips. Okay, but first of all, Tiffany, just tell people how important it is to share so much about your finances.
Well, it's critically important, Robin, because honestly, one, we want to celebrate the awareness, the fact that you're aware of what's happening with your finances, and it allows you to create solutions, because shame shields solutions. And one of the ways to dispel that shame is to give voice to it. And so the fact that they're entering these diary entries, they're giving voice to that. Because so many of us feel so bad that we can't move forward. But I want you to know that money's a team sport. Yes, and so you have to get an accountability partner, community behind you. The fact that millions of people are watching is because they know they want community on their money journey. So this is critically important.
It is so critically important. So, okay, you talked about this particular person's savings. They had to dip into their savings to get back on track. How do you go about building back your savings? I mean, she lost her position.
So number one, I want her to ask herself, is there something I could do to learn to earn more? So because she's in IT, are there some certifications that she can get to? Don't just go out and take any classes, but maybe ask a mentor or ask someone who's in a position who's making the money you want to make, that what certifications can generate more income. Two, I have been here before where I've been in this ditch of debt, which debt means that we can't save. And I've had my credit card, which is like a shovel. And I'm like, first things first, when you're in a ditch, put the shovel down. So I would ask herself, how can we cut expenses by putting what's the shovel she needs to put down? Is it that she is shopping a lot? Is it credit card debt? How do you put that shovel down? Third thing I want her to ask herself is find some low-cost distressors. Because it's not just about money, it's about living. Can you walk? I like to walk every day. Can you read a book free from the library, listen to some music, meditate? What are some things you can do to make life a little more enjoyable that doesn't hit your pocketbook? And last but not least, keep that credit score as high as possible because you might need to lean into it. Now, because here's the thing, credit is like you need to know me before you need me. You know?
I like that.
Yes, and so a really bad credit score makes for an expensive life because things cost more money when your credit score is bad. So pay off your debt if you can, or at very least pay the minimums and on time and try your best not to open up any more new debt.
Oh no, you don't want any more new debt. What are you seeing the trends in the economy here? Because the mortgage here, she has a partner to help her with it.
Yeah, and that's huge to have a partner and have a partnership and also to maintain that accountability like the Budgetnista talks about, making sure that you're putting it out there. Once she does earn extra, she really wants to take a look, and she doesn't even have to earn extra. She has $528 in the bank. With that money, you can turbocharge that through a CD or a high yield savings account. Your bank might not offer the highest rate on that, so you can shop around. Right now, the average is about 1.8%, but I've seen CDs for as much as 5, even higher than that. Take a look at that 401k. Don't touch the 401k. Really, I see a lot of shaking heads here because the 401k is meant for the future, but there is, in the event of a financial hardship related to medical, she could look at the 401k, but really don't touch it. And then make sure to look at your mortgage. Right now, if she has an expensive mortgage, let's say they bought their home recently, mortgage rates are dipping. Some people are starting to refinance. They probably will go lower in September as well.
That number one, this woman got me to open up a couple CDs.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Okay,
I did
so
because
glad.
the
Yes.
rate is so much higher. Okay, what I love about this particular diary, they went to community college
So
for 2
smart.
years before transferring to a
smart.
4-year college.
And more
They-
people
they don't
are
have
doing
They
that.
don't have as much debt, school
Yeah.
debt.
Exactly. So it is such a great thing to look at. Community college, take the first 2 years, get those credits, the things that you could earn anywhere, including at a 4-year degree, and do it there so that you really take on less debt over the 4 years. And they transferred to 4-year colleges at the end.
That's right.
And finished it.
Oh, you truly are a powerhouse group. We're going to be back all week long. There's so much. We love Refinery 29. We love what you're doing. And you can go to their website and you can find out so much more. And tomorrow, it's refinery29.com, correct?
That's right.
And we'll be back tomorrow with more. This is a great series to have.